What's up, y'all? This is gonna be kind of a rant video because apparently it's been talked about that Dragon Ball is getting a new series, a web series, and that web series is gonna be called Dragon Ball Magic. And what sucks about this is that it sounds like Dragon Ball GT 2.0. Why do I say this? I'll put it up on the screen. The premise says that Goku and Supreme Kai Shin would be turned back into kids via magic by a villain. Like, why? Why do we need these characters to be regressed into children? And I get that kids watch Dragon Ball Z as well too. Like, we were kids and we watched Dragon Ball Z and Dragon Ball, and now we're grown, and now kids also grow. Like, kids nowadays also watch Dragon Ball Z and like Dragon Ball Z Kai and play the games too, because I'm sure their parents showed them Dragon Ball Z and stuff like that. I'll probably show my kids Dragon Ball if I have kids too. But it's like, even then, kids still like to see like Goku and them and Gohan powering up and fighting and stuff like that. It's not like they want to see these main characters just turn into kids and go around fighting. That's stupid. If you want to use the kids, use Trunks and Goten. That's what the kids are for. Those kids are for in Dragon Ball, if you want to relate to those kids in that way. But regardless, kids are gonna like it too because it's an action-based anime and it's easy to understand. It's an amazing series. It has a huge following. Why would you do this? That's one of the reasons why Dragon Ball GT failed, in my opinion. Like, I've heard people on YouTube say things like the reason why they made Goku into a kid in GT was because of the fact that they wanted to capture the original Dragon Ball. Well, if you want to capture the original Dragon Ball, go back and watch the original Dragon Ball. We don't need to see Goku as a kid again. That's just stupid. And I've heard other stupid arguments to try to counter that, but at the end of the day, it's just stupid. We didn't need Goku as a kid again. Why do you think they invented Super Saiyan 4? And Super Saiyan 4 magically made him go into an adult again? Because you can't take Kid Goku and GT serious for that long, and then he goes Super Saiyan 3, and then it doesn't last long. Like, and it lasted even less time than it did for Goku in his adult body in Z. Like, come on, man. He can barely use instant transmission. I don't know why, but the opening scene in Dragon Ball GT, when Emperor Pilaf is making the wish, you know, stupidly and unknowingly, while the dragon has already been summoned. He's like, oh, I wish Goku was a kid again just so I could fight him or whatever. And then you just see Goku like all confused and then shrinking down, and I'm just like, really? This is just stupid as fuck, man. Garbage. And don't get me wrong, and I'll have gameplay that I had played and recorded too, because I play him in the games. The GT Goku, at the very least, is iconic in a sense where if you were to play a Dragon Ball game, it's like, alright, cool, that's that version of Goku from GT. And then you have like Kid Goku with the orange on, that's that version of Goku from Dragon Ball. And then like the adult Gokus. So he's iconic in that sense. Or he's that version that can turn into Grade 8 and Super Saiyan 4 adult. But that's not what anybody wanted. And most fans only like Dragon Ball GT for Super Saiyan 4, myself included. Super Saiyan 4 Goku, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. But anyway, Dragon Ball Magic, this sounds like trash though. Supreme Kai, also being Goku's sidekick character or whatever. Supreme Kai is a trash character, so him being tagged along with Goku as a child too. I'm not checking for this. Dragon Ball, and it seems like I'm gonna have to be the only real one to say this, and I'm not afraid to say this either. Dragon Ball, and I'm a huge Dragon Ball fan too. Like those other people on YouTube that you see that talk about Dragon Ball all the time, I'm just as big as a fan of Dragon Ball as those people as well too. Trust me. But Dragon Ball, I'm not gonna lie, Dragon Ball has not been what it has, like it hasn't been as what it used to be many years ago. And I feel like it's been low-key kind of trash since Resurrection F. It kind of had some cool moments, but not enough moments to make me want to go and rewatch a lot of the sagas, like the full sagas. Like sometimes I'll go on YouTube and just look up fights, because I hated certain point. Like I'm not going to get into it because I don't want this to be no Dragon Ball Super rant or nothing like that, but it's one of those series where you just go and look at moments. Like I can go and rewatch Z, I can go back and rewatch Dragon Ball, and I've even gone and rewatched certain parts of GT, not the whole thing, but you get what I mean though. So, but him being turned back into a kid is kind of what ruined it though. And then when he became Super Saiyan 4, it's like, well, he can become Super Saiyan 4 and be an adult. And then I think, what was it, at the end of the Baby Saga, he was using Super Saiyan 4 the whole time, like to help transport people from planet Earth that was about to be destroyed to planet Tuffle. So it's like he's using that because it's like, yeah, I can't use this little kid body, I gotta use Super Saiyan 4. So it's just like, nah man, don't give us this. Just cancel this and give us the moral art, give us the granola art, give us that stuff. People have been wanting that stuff. That superhero movie, trash. Give us Goku and Vegeta doing some cool stuff, man. Broly is supposed to be training with them. Give us the Legendary 3 versus Moro and Granola or something, doing some crazy stuff. That's what I want to see. That's what a lot of us want to see. And I'll talk to y'all later.
She don't wanna be saved, don't save her. 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 She don't wanna be saved.